Hello, it's Preston Clark. I'm the CEO of SimpleDocs. We have a suite of products, but today we're going to talk about AutoNDA. It's a tool designed to automate your non-disclosure agreements. It is designed for organizations that have a high volume of outbound NDAs. If what you're looking for instead is how to process third-party NDAs, or if you need both, that is Simple AI. There's another demo you can see online at our website, simpledocs.com, that'll go into that. But today, this is about automating first-party paper, how you get your NDAs out the door faster, whether it's a team of 20 people or a team of 2,000 or 10,000, whatever your population may be. We work with publicly traded companies, with large multinationals, global companies. So I'm going to show you today how you can start testing AutoNDA. You're welcome to use it internally to get a sense of how it works, how it automates which processes, how you can use it for your own contract templates, your own NDA templates. Let's jump into it. I'm going to take just a few minutes to show you. This is the platform. You can go and create a free account at simpledocs.com/signup. As soon as you do that, you'll be into a platform that is close to identical to the one I have up now. I'm going to orient you first to the features on the side. We have insights, requests, workflows, playbooks, repositories, settings, and notifications. I'm going to run through each of these very, very quickly. Insights is the visibility into speed to signature. So if someone says, hey, if we're going to buy AutoNDA, how do I know if it's going to work? How do we measure it after the first month, after the first 6 months? This is your insights dashboard where you're going to be able to track not only the volume of NDA requests, the completion percentage and total completions, but also the speed to sign. The majority of our customers have an average of 1 day or less to signature, so you will have this visibility. Requests view, this is where you'll be able to come in as the legal team and see all of your outbound requests. So if you have 100 salespeople who are generating requests, maybe we're integrated into Salesforce or into HubSpot. All of that data will also flow back here so you can see the status of any in-flight NDAs, whether they've been signed or not, who signed them, what stage they are in the process. The workflow builder, this is where each of your templates and each of your workflows will live. We have two types of workflows. We have standard and we have simple form. Simple form is a link that you can convert a template into a link and share it with third parties. And so all this means is that if you have a high volume use case, you can create a link like this one, your logo up top, custom description here, some required fields that are counterparty specific. You hit submit, it immediately goes for signature. This is intended to be a link that you share directly in an email with a counterparty. Hi, John, excited to explore this partnership. Please click here to initiate the NDA process. This is an incredible way to streamline NDAs, but it is not the only way to use AutoNDA. The second way is standard. This is where you're generating not an external link, but instead an internal link. And this can be shared in your intranet. They're single sign-on enabled, so no one has to create an account on your team. They'll simply log in through single sign-on, immediately show up to a page like this. They'll input a little bit of information about the counterparty, email address, etc. They'll hit create request, and it'll immediately then be sent for review and signature. That is how this works. Of course, this also integrates with eSign, so it's not just sending out a document for review and download. The assumption is that the majority will sign right away, and those that don't, we have a proposed change functionality, which I'll show you in just a second, to streamline and reduce manual redlining. Okay, what else? I'm going to jump down to repository. When agreements are signed and completed, they end up back in the repository. We can use AI to process legacy agreements that have been previously signed, so that if you have 100 or 1,000 legacy NDAs that you want current to show up in the same AutoNDA repository, we can support that. All of the metadata lives here. Who signed it, when it was signed, were there any changes to the agreement? All of this lives in the activity feed. You can tag people in your organization, like I did here, so that they're aware of this agreement. You can download it. You can share it as a link. Everything is here. It even has the ability to create alerts. So if you want to know 30 days before an NDA confidentiality period is expiring, you can set those as a default. So you or someone on the legal team will be notified, or a group of people will be notified. From a settings perspective, we have lots of advanced settings that relate to who has access to the repository, who can send NDAs, who the signer is, who the approver may be. Of course, we also have advanced integrations and basic integrations. Our e-sign, these are one-click integrations. So long as you're an admin on your e-sign account, you authenticate, and now anyone in the organization can use AutoNDA through that single integration. We also have more advanced integrations like HubSpot and Slack and Teams and Salesforce. This is just a small list of what's available, but these capabilities are important because it creates a more accessible experience for your business teams and a more complete experience. And so if you're wondering, how does this compare to your current process? Well, it's likely that if you're enabling your sales team to do this now, they're completing it in SharePoint or something like that. And all that's really facilitating is that they select the right template. And this is not a template builder. This is a workflow automation that goes all the way through from request to signature. The last thing that I want to show you is that we do offer playbooks. So we have a Word add-in. That is the Simple AI product. So if you are getting a lot of inbound non-disclosure agreements that you want to redline against a standard playbook using AI, we have that capability. And then you can also build your own custom playbooks for any agreement type beyond non-disclosure agreements as well. I lied. One more last thing is within each workflow, these are preloaded. So I have standard OneNDA playbooks in here. You can use these, but of course we assume that for many of you, you will have maybe your own unilateral NDA, or maybe you have different versions of NDAs for different regions of the world or different divisions of your company. Each of these will have a set of rules that you are configuring as an admin. Our account managers will help you do this. You're determining who can make changes, whether or not the counterparty can download a copy or not, whether or not the counterparty can propose changes, who's going to be the legal approver on your side, if any, who will be the signer on your side. So there's a few rules that we'll run you through or that you can try to do yourself. But once this is set up and ready to go, you will then be able to start initiating your requests. And again, there's single sign-on, so you can make this available to your business teams, or you can use the simple form link that is embedded in emails and sent out as a counterparty initiated workflow. That is it. If you have questions, you can always email us at hello@simpledocs.com. You can always reach out to me directly, Preston@simpledocs.com, or go to our website, simpledocs.com, to read the latest information, case studies, etc. We are SOC 2 compliant. We're GDPR compliant. We've passed the due diligence standards of some of the largest companies in the world. So if you're concerned about that, we can certainly help you navigate it. That is it. Look forward to your feedback. Good luck testing AutoNDA.